Welcome back, Panelheads. We're finally catching up on one of Marvel's wildest anthologies. Today we're covering Venom, Black, White, and Blood, Issue 3 and Issue 4, the final two chapters that close out the series in some of the most brutal and creative Venom stories yet. And there are spoilers ahead, so if you want to read these yourself, now's your chance. For those that are sticking around, make sure to subscribe and keep up with the latest drops and discuss every issue right here on the Panelhead community. Let's dive in. The rain pours down. Eddie stares down at a newspaper of the Daily Bugle, with the headline dripping with venom of its own. Caught. Hero or hypocrite? Eddie's mind spirals. Another exclusive. Another cover. Another victory for Peter Parker. Then he looks up. None other than Peter Parker himself exits the Bugle, his face and hands highlighted in red. The rest of the world black and white. Eddie crushes the newspaper, tossing it into the bin. The vendor yells again, "That was $2. Eddie doesn't hear a word. Eddie whispers in the shadows of his mind as they begin stalking Peter through the rain. Peter tosses a coin into a street charity jar, completely unaware. Eddie's voice twists. "The bug ruined my life." The symbiote hisses in agreement. They follow him down an alleyway. Eddie calls him a cockroach. Venom hisses that he can pick up his scent anywhere. Peter heads into the subway with a bouquet of flowers, happy, content, and unaware. Venom's voice grows darker. He gets everything, and you get nothing. Peter stands by the rail, waiting for a train. Eddie silently approaches, undetected by Spider-Man's spidey sense, and immediately shoves him onto the track. Not to kill, but to send a message. Venom whispers, "Let him live, so he never feels safe again, so he always looks over his shoulder," as Eddie fades into the crowd, knowing his reckoning is coming. The narrator asks chilling questions. What if the spider that bit Peter Parker was venomous too? In this world, Peter Parker became the Punisher. But now he tried to leave that life behind with Gwen Stacy until the symbiote finds him. While out taking photos, Peter hears on a radio broadcast, "Terrorist holding a bank hostage." He whispers to himself, "Sorry, Gwen." He rockets into the sky, crashing through the bank skylight. The Venom Punisher spider tears through the terrorist. Brutal, efficient, and terrifying. A grenade explodes. The symbiote reacts violently, lashing out at the hostages and terrorists alike. The civilians begin fearing him more than the criminals themselves. The police storm in. One terrorist escapes, disguised as a hostage. Peter pursues him into the subway, but the man shoves a child onto the tracks. Peter reaches out, but the symbiote drags him back, wanting his revenge. Peter screams, "No!" Venom snarls. Punishment comes first. Peter wrestles back control long enough to drop the terrorist for an arrest. Back home, horrified of what he's become, he tears the symbiote off and traps it inside a steel water bottle, sealing it with superglue. He hands it to Reed Richards, returning home to Gwen for dinner, but the water bottle trembles in the dark. Feudal Japan. Hanzo, the Shogun's right-hand man, travels with a mysterious creature, Venom, annihilating rebel forces. On a moonlit rooftop, a red-armored Shogun stares down Venom. "Is that all you got, assassin?" Venom asks who he is. The answer comes with twin swords, dripping with symbiote ooze. The Shogun is Carnage himself. Venom forms ninja hand signs and summons shadow clones of himself. Carnage slices them apart, laughing. Venom tries to ambush from above. Carnage instantly impales him. Except, it's a log, a substitution jutsu. The real Venom rises from above. Sayonara, Carnage. With one clean cut, Carnage's head flies into the moonlight. Venom devours it whole. Alright, Panelheads, now let's jump into Venom, Black, White, and Blood, Issue 4, the final issue of the series. The three last stories, each pushing Venom into a completely different genre. Spoilers are ahead. Here's how the anthology ends. Lee Price buys coffee, his thoughts colder than the morning air. No good, no evil, no right or wrong, just strong and the weak. He says that the symbiote doesn't understand that Venom believes in fairy tales, saving lives, doing good. Venom whispers, "Lee?" Lee snaps, "Shut up." But Venom repeats his name, then suddenly yanks him aside. A bullet cracks through the cafe window. Lee drops his coffee. Walking out, someone is hunting him. Venom trips Lee to save him. A second shot. Lee spots the sniper across the street. He jumps into a nearby building, running up the stairs and confronting the shooter. But a laser catches his eyes, and bang! Shot through the heart. Dead. Black tendrils surge. Venom rises. Would you like to try that again? The sniper panics. He's Marty Concilio, brother of Tony Concilio. Where we learn Peter Price murdered Tony to keep Venom a secret. Venom demands no gray, no third option. Lee drops Marty off the roof. Final, fatal, leaving us to question who is the one in control. We join a rooftop brawl, Venom having the upper hand on Scorpion. Gargan snarls he bought the suit, that it belongs to him. Eddie fires back. It's not a suit, it's alive, and it hates you. Scorpion pierces into Venom and blasts him with a sonic stinger built with the shocker. The sonic blast forces the symbiote off Eddie. Gargan grabs Eddie's neck. Fuse with me, or he dies. Venom reluctantly bonds with him. Immediately, Gargan blurts, "Let's eat brains." He panics. He didn't mean to say that. Venom taunts him. Let's pick up where we left off. Gargan, confused with the memories from before, breaking his spirit and surrenders Venom, begging Eddie to take Venom back. Venom returns to Eddie. They exchange words. Eddie, I'm starving. Let's eat. Venom, brains? Eddie, I was thinking tacos. Venom, deal. The cat meows by a fire escape. A figure dashes past. Black cat. We cut to Venom landing on a ledge and peering down at a glowing Christmas ice rink. Venom grumbles in Eddie's mind. What is this, Eddie? Eddie admits it reminds him of something warm. Something from his childhood with Aunt Mary. A rare but gentle memory. Police approach him from behind. Is that the Venom? Eddie improvises. Cosplay. The cops nod, impressed with the quality, and walks off wishing him a Merry Christmas. Venom turned back to the shining star on top of the Christmas tree. Once admired. Now suddenly it's gone. Cut to Black Cat dangling the stolen star between her fingers. Easy. Easy peasy. Then she sees them. Dozens of rats with glowing red eyes, possessed by the living black symbiote fragments. They corner her. Venom appears from behind. Handed over Lady Cat. The rats get nastier, wanting to lunge at her. Venom steps forward calmly. Easy pleasy? Before the rats strike, dozens of alley cats swarm in, attacking the symbiote rats. A full-scale cats versus Venom rats war erupts on the snowy rooftops. Black Cat slips away, still chanting, easy peasy, clutching the star, until Venom dropped behind her once again. Lady Cat. Venom knocks her flat, grabbing the star, and pulls out a struggling alley cat from his own gut as a trade. Black Cat, bruised and dazed, doesn't exactly agree, but Venom takes the star anyway. He climbs back to the tree and gently places the star where it belongs. Newspaper headline reads, Christmas Miracle. Missing tree topper returned. Venom returns to his ledge. Black Cat nursing a major headache. Snow falling. Venom smiles. A real one, admiring the star shining in the night. And that's a wrap of Venom, Black, White, and Red. And the end of the entire anthology run. From psychological horror, twisted what-ifs, ninja battles, and Christmas chaos. This series pushed the Venom mythos further than ever without losing what makes the character so iconic. If you stuck around through this double issue and the entire anthology breakdown, thank you. Your support keeps these ongoing series coming. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with another comic book fan. Other than that, Panelheads, we will see you again when we cover another Marvel tale that shaped the heroes and monsters from over the years.